lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. I today have a surprise for you. We're going to be doing the bathroom renovation, okay? I know a lot of people that live in rentals, as myself, especially if you live in an older building or a building that just didn't renovate the bathroom, or maybe you have a renovated bathroom but it's not your style. I'm going to teach you how to make it look so much better. Okay, so as you walk into the bathroom, you're going to notice the beige, gross floors. No matter how many times I clean them, they just look dirty. We see that the paint is coming off the walls. You have a patch in the wall because of the moisture building up in it. It's very yellow, it's really dark, and the tiles are just gross. So what we're gonna do is start off by covering the tiles. This is the main key to this bathroom. I kid you not, these tiles made such a difference. They are Smart Tiles XL. A lot of people, when they use the tiles, hate's a strong word, but I'm not a fan of a lot of the tiles people use because they're very small. And I feel like you can tell that those are fake stick-on tiles. With these ones here, you can't really notice it. If you do a good job, you can't notice it because they're large like normal actual tiles. A lot of the tiles I've seen are very small and look very fake to me. So honestly, I like these because they gave it more of a realistic tile look. It's thin enough that you can bend it, but it's thick enough that it does look like an actual tile and grout line. So it is a bit of a splurge, but if you're gonna be living in your apartment for over a year, 2, 3 years, whatever it is, I do think it's a good investment into your bathroom, into your space. You can use them in the kitchen also. So it's very easy to use, and we're gonna get started in showing you how. So basically you just peel off the back sticker, and you want to line it up. Before peeling it off, you want to make sure you're in the right, that's where you want to start. I decided to go top to bottom because I feel like the top is like where you actually see the bottom. You have the sink, the toilet, you know, you're not going to see all those things. So I worked top from bottom, and instead you see how there's the little cutouts. I waited to do that last. So I just lined them up. So I just lined it up all the way down, and then after I use the same sheet that they come off, like that I peel off, I use that to measure what the next cut is gonna be like, because you're gonna have to cut it if you have a vanity mirror or shelving or a dip in the wall. So that's what I did. But we're just gonna do a zoom, and just like, if it was just like that even, just outcome so far. And then with the excess pieces, I cut the little squares and filled them in there. I do actually have a full detailed video that will probably be going up after this video, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe before, who knows. It's been a year since I posted anything, and it's been a year since I've actually filmed this video. So if anything, check out, subscribe to the channel if you want to see a full detailed video, if it's not already up on my channel. Subscribe anyways, actually, what are you doing? So we're gonna patch the holes and stuff like that, but again, there will be a full detailed video coming afterwards, how it's overlapping. Just take the X-Acto knife and cutting up on my channel of how I did this, as well as the floors. But let's move on to the floors. The tile isn't bad, it's not in bad condition, but it's definitely not what I would say as my style, my look, my aesthetic, or my color scheme. And for the gray, I just want to freshen it up. So now as you see the floors, they are not doing me any good. They look messy, look dirty. They're brand new, technically installed, but they just don't look great. The color is not my vibe. They're not bright, they're not luxe. It just doesn't suit who I am. And no matter how many times I clean them, I feel like it just doesn't look clean because of the coloring. How it's like kind of beigey, orange, yellow, brown. Like it just doesn't look clean every time I clean. So what I decided to do is, once again, the large scale of things. If you want things to look very luxe and look more dramatic, to look more expensive than they are, the bigger, you know, you're compensating. We're compensating here, okay? I know compensating's not a great thing, but we're compensating for something here. So I got these tiles from my hardware store. You can find them online or anything. If I can find these specific ones, I'll try to link them or remember to link them in the description. If they're not there, just look for large rectangle tiles. Don't go for the square ones. I know a lot of people go for the square ones, but when it comes to the marble, I feel like marble, if you ever look in a bathroom, the tiny squares don't always look great. Like, they usually have a larger scale of things. So that's why I opted for these. And I believe they're only like 29 bucks per pack. So, and I used 2 packs, I believe, or 3, but I also did it in my kitchen too, which that is another video. Floor tiles. They're peel and stick. And that's basically, they're peel and stick, and that's basically what we're going to be putting on the floor. It's larger tiles instead of just having the tiny little squares that's already in the bathroom. I feel like these look a bit more real, and there's a bit more expensive. I like a bigger tile instead of, especially if you're using peel and stick. I feel like I will have a full detailed video of how exactly I did all the cuts, the measurements, but back to the video. So I'm scoring off the back. They're actually pretty easy to use. What I did is I scored off the back. So as you see, I'm just dry fitting it in and making sure all the pieces fit before actually sticking them down. You do not want to stick them down before figuring out if you have enough. If you have to cut it differently, don't do it. It's not going to be right, like lined up exactly on each other. Out and measure as you go. Look at that, perfect. Literally perfect. So another thing I did, since I am renting, I didn't want to trust to sticking it on the floor itself because the adhesive can sometimes, after time, get stuck to the actual flooring. I didn't want to damage it or anything. I wanted, if I left, I could take it out. Funny story though, when my landlord seen me do it and I told her, don't worry, I could take everything out, she's like, why? Why would you take it out? So that's funny because I thought she would want me to take it out, but she actually liked what I was doing. So, okay guys, so I couldn't show me installing this barrier on the ground just because it would have just blocked the camera and you would have just seen a bunch of this stuff just floating everywhere. So basically all I did is cut, and what I decided to do is put down a tarp on the ground, like this really thin, I don't think it's called tarp, but I'm calling it a tarp. But when I stick the tiles down, it will stay still, not move around, but protect the actual floors because you are renting. Once again, if you're living in your home, you can go ahead and stick them down with no problem. If you're renting like me and your landlord actually likes it, then you also can stick it on the floor. But I didn't ask beforehand, I just did it and didn't want to have any problems. So there's that. But once again, I'm gonna have a full detailed video in a different video because the flooring and the tiles, I decided to do a full detailed video to separate it because I felt like it was super in-depth what I did. I even added grout to it because grout to me looks more expensive than just having them stuck together. So I grouted it, I have the spacers, all that. So definitely look on my channel again for how to properly install peel and stick tiles. Okay, so what we're gonna do next in this bathroom is add some shelving. I need shelving. I have skincare, I do makeup. I don't do my makeup in the bathroom actually. I thought I have a separate room for that. But I added shelving so I can put my skincare and just decor. I think in a bathroom, like having decor, flowers, baskets are very welcoming, and you know, you see them in a nice bathroom. So we're adding some shelves. The holes, I was actually lucky because there's pre-drilled holes in the wall. I just had to find where they were and like drill the holes separately, because when you buy these shelves from IKEA, they have 2 holes already, but mine holes did not line up with that, so I had to actually drill a hole in through it. But that was fine and easy. You're just using your drill to make a hole through it, then you drill it to the wall. So there was already anchors there, so I did not have to worry about that. So I was lucky that way. If you guys need to do it, get some anchor hooks and drill it into your wall. One thing I do have to say though, if you're gonna leave, remember you have to patch these holes up if you're gonna take it with you. Just remember that, just patch holes up. So I don't think there's any problem with drilling holes in walls. I know places say don't do it. If you patch the hole up, it's not that big of a problem. Right now, my DIY I'm going to do is actually tackling the mirror. Working on this mirror. Now this mirror, as you see, it's not very glamorous. It's not nice. It's nothing. I can't take it out because it's actually in the wall. So it's not like I can replace it and put something else on it, because then I'll also lose the cabinet space that it provides for the medicine cabinet. So I have to be careful about the grout because I just put it in. But I'm going to tackle the mirror and I'm going to put like a black frame around it, but I'm going to use contact paper. I'm going to paint the contact paper black and then try sticking it over, because if you see, it's just like a metal, like surrounding, like frame. So I'm just going to put a black frame around it. I'm also going to try painting, actually no, I'm not going to show that yet because that's like a DIY hack or something I thought of doing. So I took the lighting off. So yes, I'm going to try painting that and redoing this frame because honestly, it's just not a vibe. You can't see. Ignore this rag. I use this for the grout and cleaning like the corners and like trying to clean the grout and the sealer, the caulking. There we go. Thank you. The grout and the caulking I used it on. This is gonna look messy just because it was lifted. Oh, focus on my hand. That's gonna look. I still have the caulk down there, but as you see, the grout is pretty good. It's done. It's still drying, but there's a few more places I have to do, like around this, around the sink and the toilet. I still have to do, but we'll get to that. I'm gonna do that later on when no one's home, because my brother and my mom are leaving. So what I decided to do is use some peel and stick. Once again, that is gonna be your Lord and Savior throughout this whole thing. I used the peel and stick that I actually used in my kitchen, what you'll see in a different video what I did to my cabinets. But what I decided to do is just line it up, make sure it's smooth and follows all the edges, and then cut it out. And I thought I was gonna like the white to contrast with to go with the white cabinets, and I realized I hate that. It looked very cheap and bad to me, so I painted it black. Absolutely hate the way it looks in the white. I'm gonna try just throwing some paint over it and seeing how that changes it. It just looks super cheap and ugly, but so did the metal. My next option is to get actual wood and stick it around the frame, but I'm gonna try painting it and seeing if that makes it any better. Okay, so I like it. I can't barely see with this. Like a lot better with the black. I still have to caulk the sides now because this is the white part you're seeing is caulk, but then some of the paint went over it, so I'm just gonna caulk a straight line around so it'll be more cleaner. But yeah, I'm gonna have to paint the inner part of the mirror because you can see that through, and I think that just looks weird. So I'm gonna paint that also. But for now, for the time being, it's coming together. It's coming together. The black really did help it. The white was just not working. And then I'm gonna paint that black as well. And we changed out the light. Lighting is very key. I am not an electrician. Maybe one day I'll try to change my light in my room from the boob light that I have, or the nipple light. I don't know what people call it. I think they call it boob light. I don't think it's the actual technical term for it, but I think that's just what people make fun and say it looks like. But I decided, well, I hate this light and I can't keep it. I'm not an electrician. I'm not even gonna try. Especially with an older building, I just didn't want to do it because if anything happened, I didn't want to be responsible. I also didn't want to hurt myself. So what I decided to do is actually just take off the cover for the light, and then I actually got two big bulbs, huge bulbs. Okay, just so you guys can see, I turned off the light. So this light used to be very like, used to be this thing right there. And I felt that looked really ugly, really old. Like, I was like, I'm just not feeling it. And I was gonna get my landlord to replace it, but I know when they replaced, the one they have doesn't have an outlet. And this is the only outlet for the entire bathroom. So I decided to try it out and see if I like putting in these ginormous bulbs to kind of give it a more modern feel. And then what I'm gonna do is paint all of this black and for the best, basically. Because honestly and truly, like the other light, like I do think it's good to have a switch in the bathroom if someone's shaving, if you're blow drying your hair, or whatever it may be you want to do in the bathroom. Just not having a plug and having to run extension cord, I do not like. So since it's the only plug, and if they replace it, it's not going to have an outlet, I kind of wanted just to see what I would like with these big balls I got from off of Amazon, and I used those to make it look like a light fixture. Then I painted it black. So it looks like a cute, expensive light fixture, just for literally enough of how much a light bulb cost. Well, those light bulbs are definitely more expensive than a regular light bulb, but it looks way better and is way cheaper than an actual light fixture. Plus, I kept that one because, as you see, there is a outlet on there, and that's the only outlet in the bathroom. It's attached to the light. When I blow dry my hair or do anything with a plug, I'm screwed because there's no plug in the bathroom. So I opted to just do it myself and keep the light, but just make it elevated. The whole point of this bathroom is elevate what you got. Oh, I placed those and they're huge, super cute. And so what I'm gonna do is paint this all black, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. So now what we're gonna do is change out that ugly shower curtain. The ugly shower curtain. Woo! That never But you know what? That's okay, because today is a good day. Why is there a hanger in here? I don't know. Bye-bye, blue. You made me feel it, blue. So what I decided to do is, actually, you know what's funny is because this was during COVID and so everything was closed, especially here where I am right now in Ontario. Well, I'm in Toronto, but in Ontario itself, we were just closed down basically for almost a year. So no stores were basically open. You couldn't get things or whatever. So I had to really utilize what I had at home and what I could find from the internet before all the delays and things were happening. So what I decided to do is put up a clear shower curtain, and I was like, hey, that's great, but that doesn't look elevated. It's not luxe. And what is luxe is like drapery, fabric, and stuff like that. So I had these old curtains that I actually converted into shower curtains. So they're blackout curtain. It's actually, so it does make it quite dark in the shower, but if you like darker showers and being a bit moody in there and like really just meditating, it's nice. If you don't want that, you just open the shower curtain and you have the clear one and it's fine. But what I decided to do is use a double rod and have them separated so I won't have to worry about them clashing together, and I just use a tension rod so I have my pretty, you know, drapery curtains as well as the clear curtain, so you can always shower and, you know, if you want to have a mood and a vibe and meditate in the shower, you can. If you want to have it open and see if there's a killer behind you or on the other side of you, you can also do that. Definitely need some steaming. Once those are steamed, I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll look better when the review? It is late, what time is it? It is 1:28 in the morning. Honestly, from right now, from what it used to be, is a huge transformation. I definitely think I want to bring the bar down just a smidge, because I made these curtains just to hit the bottom half, so you can see. Hold on. They're not really hitting exactly where I want to. I made them to hit the ground, so I do have to tweak those a little bit. Yeah, curtains up. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this part in the video, but like I said, it's 1:30 in the morning. I'm probably doing a voiceover for most of it and talking how I normally do for video eyes and cut into the vlog footage, but like, just looking at it from what it used to be to what it is now is so mind-boggling, because this bathroom for years has just been a pain, like just, oh, I hated it for years, and now that this is actually my place, I can invest the money and the time into changing it and doing it, and like just the, I was gonna say minor tweaks, but honestly these are quite large tweaks that I did, and it just, it's a brand new bathroom. Like it's kind of funny because I need my landlord to come in and fix something in the shower and the sink, and she's gonna come in probably and wonder like, what did I do, or is this gonna come and ruin things? But like, this bathroom looks so much better than it did when I moved in, and it's been years, and it always made me so depressed coming in here. If people wanted to use my bathroom, I was always embarrassed of it because of just certain damages, certain things that were wrong with it, and just the tweaks that I've done. And then like, oh, I'm just really happy and excited, and like, I can't wait to show you guys the actual reveal. Oh my gosh, she's saying review. I will be reviewing some of the products, but like just the reveal and showing you guys like everything that it's changed, and this looks so much better. And there's like a lot of things I didn't probably even show on camera that were bad because I was just embarrassed to, like, this is my bathroom. But this is gonna be a two-part series though. It's gonna be, this is the decor and like the larger things, and I'm gonna do a refresh version where I actually fix up the inside of the shower, the grout, the tub, the shower head, and then in the bathroom area, I think painting. I don't know if I'm going to do painting for this video or the next one, because I'm still debating if I want to put up, I have this concrete wallpaper that I feel like would look cool and make it more industrial, but I feel like I've done a lot in this bathroom, honestly, that it already is pretty nice. It just needs a fresh coat of paint. But there's other things I need to put up and stuff and do in here, but like, I'm just, oh my gosh. Like now when people say they've used my bathroom, I feel like being like, yeah, go for it. Like, go ahead and use my bathroom. And I know you guys can't see anything, but like, oh, when you see the before and afters, it's freaking ridiculous. It's crazy. Oh, I'm so happy. And now it's time for final touches. And so what I'm gonna do is paint the towel rods black and add trim. I'm gonna decorate the bathroom. I have these pictures and picture frames from my old apartment in a different video. You'll see this one before you see the video of my old place, because I've already, as we're now, so I'm trying to edit and go because I have like 2 years worth of footage that I did not share with you, and I really think it's important to share, because sharing is caring, and I care about you guys and your homes, because I know what it's like to live in a rental that just does not suit your vibe. I love you guys, okay? Even though you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. I'm gonna put more videos up. Anyways, back to the video. So what we're gonna do here is use the tape and actually a leveler, because I want to be able to hang pictures in there. I think just adding some decor, like I said, it really does elevate it. And I have some photos that I have that I want to put in the bathroom that I feel like just adds to the mood and vibe that I personally want to portray in my bathroom. You can put anything you want in yours. You want little funny slogans you can put in there. You can do actual art. You can print something off. You can do anything. But for me, I'm putting these pictures up because they make me feel good, even though that's a photo of someone crying. Also, you'll notice in the video the patches are still in the wall. I used the photos also to cover it up, but luckily that week I had someone come in, I had the building come in and actually fix the holes. So those are actually gone. I thought I had footage of it, but I can't find it. But anyways, time for the reveal of what this bathroom looks like now. So, in this bathroom, there's a few things that I want to be real with you guys. Yes, I wanted to feel spa-like or just calming and relaxing. I think I could have done a bit more brown tones, which I did bring in slight with the wicker baskets. And everything in here has a purpose. So for this here, it carries my shower cap in it. My other one carries feminine products, so like your tampons, your pads, panty liners, anything. So if I get guests that need them or anything, they're already in the bathroom. As well as anything in this bathroom all has a purpose. Besides that plant has no purpose except for covering the whole of the shelf. But this here carries like my Band-Aids and cotton swabs. So I wanted to make sure everything had a purpose and a reason. For instance, so I brought in this bench here. It has a gray little basket area here. And I actually keep my toilet paper and my wipes and stuff in this area. And it's just neat, it's tidy, you can't really notice it that much. And I also actually use this bench a lot when I'm brushing my teeth, actually, when I get lazy at night when I'm doing my skincare routine. I'll sit on this bench. But this little bench here, it brings in the tones of the like, I feel like spas have a bit more cream tones and woods and wicker and kind of that. So it brings in that with this tone, but it also keeps with the gray because of the marble and my curtains that I made. So everything kind of plays a purpose, but everything is all functional. Nothing here in this bathroom is not functional. So I have this little thing here because honestly and truly, I like to sit down. I get lazy, and when you're lotioning when you're moisturizing, doing your skincare, brushing your teeth, I don't know, whatever reason you have to sit, you have something to sit on besides your actual toilet and the rim of the bathtub, which neither of those are comfy. This is actually super comfy, and I got it from IKEA. Also, I want to be real with you with how my countertop usually looks like, so I'll bring you closer. In my bathroom, well, actually, okay, you know what's funny? I was gonna film this part and finally show you guys the decor of my bathroom, and it's been forever that I've been trying to do this part of the bathroom, this end of the video, so I can show it to you guys. And 2 days ago, I think I have a clip of it. My soap dispenser fell and broke, shot it everywhere. Fell here, and then hit the toilet over there. Kind of wiped some off. Oh, and dripping down the wall there. And then, yeah. This is, but yeah. So now I don't have a soap dispenser. And so now right now I have just this one, but it's not cute. The other one was like, you know, it matched the aesthetic. So I'm sad about that. It broke literally, and I'm not gonna rush to the store right now. I really want to get this video out to you guys. But normally I have a soap dispenser that sits here. And I also keep my skincare right on my sink. I keep my skincare right here so I can just pump, moisturize, or not moisturize, cleanse, and then moisturize. And then obviously everything you need is in your medicine cabinet. And I'm gonna throw you guys back to Tiara, who's talking to you guys about this video, but I just wanted to speak with you guys and show you a few of these practical pieces and things that I love. Back to you in the studio. I'm not gonna be able to respond because I'm pretty sure, well, I'm not pretty sure. I already talked about what I was doing here before this part, so this was kind of like I needed to edit this so I could show you what's in the bathroom. And again, it's been 2 years. No, a year since I did this bathroom. So, but let's just show what this bathroom looks like a moment ago, because it was a nightmare. Let's look at this horrible place. And now, time for our spa. I don't know what to call this, just elevated bathroom. Here we go. So there you have it. That is the bathroom. That is the end. I honestly love my bathroom every time I walk in, when everyone else walks in, especially people that have been to my place before the bathroom actually transformed because of what's happening in the world. So there hasn't been many guests or anything like that. And also, yeah, there hasn't been many guests in my bathroom. So people that actually have, you know, finally see it, they're just like, wow, it's such a difference. Like, come on, you guys. I'm sorry, but I might have hyped it up a lot, but did I lie that it made at least a big difference? Like, wouldn't you rather shower in that bathroom and wash your face and wake up into that bathroom than, well, what it was? So, there's a few more touches and things that I do want to do in that bathroom and add to it, which I plan on doing, but, actually, no, I can actually finally do it, because by the time this video is going up, we're allowed back outside. Stores are opening back up, so that means I can get all the final touches and I can really look at them and see like, ooh, would this be great in my bathroom, you know? So until then, I'm glad you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys take these tips and tricks for yourself, as well as look out on my page and subscribe, because I'm telling you, I do have a lot of tips and tricks that are going to be coming out of how to actually lay the floors down for renters, to, because we want to keep it renter friendly. I know a lot of people say these are renter friendly and they put the floors down on just on the floors itself, but that can cause damage. Sometimes you have to use a heat gun, you can leave glue residue, and those are things you never see people pick up the actual tiles afterwards. So this is a good way of how to protect them, as well as how to grout them and make them just look a lot more elevated, because just sticking them together also doesn't add that pizzazz and doesn't make it look as real as you would want it to. And the type of tiles and how I did it on my backsplash. So subscribe and definitely look up for those videos, because they'll be coming up very shortly. I think this video is probably going to come up before, hopefully I put this video up first, so then it makes more sense and is in chronological order. As you see, I can't stop smiling because I've been wanting to film for so long and make videos again, because the last year, or almost a year, has been very hard on me. I was severely sick, which that is going to be a different video, and also I've documented the last 7 months of my life, showing exactly how it was to go through what's going on in the world. I've caught a very bad case of it, And I am just grateful to be here today, and I am grateful to share with you guys and have the opportunity to share with you guys of how to make your space elevated, especially in these times when you're stuck at home. I know things are opening up kind of back, but a lot of people, depending on where you are still stuck at home. So these are DIYs that you can do home by yourself. And yeah, so please subscribe to my channel. I really would appreciate it. If you don't, I'm still gonna keep posting, hopefully more regularly, and maybe one day I'll entice you. Maybe you'll see that one video where you're like, damn, I need to follow her. Anyways, have a good day, lovelies. I love you, and we'll see you next time.